Lawson Jr. and David Allen Voelker as life partners. With love and joy, they decided to live their lives together, as they told me, forever times infinity. As Stephen's aunt, I feel blessed and honored to be a part of this ceremony and to honor the love that they share. Stephen told me about David. I love the way his eyes look right through me and see all that I am. He knows me more truly than any other person does. David told me, Stephen has, in the time we've known each other, taught me that love is possible not only in fairy tales, but in real life. Stephen and David, with this faith in your love and in one another, may today be the first step in forever times infinity. May your head and your heart always be in harmony with that in this day. May your head and your heart always be in harmony as they are in this day. Yes. Watch for my stone. Okay. Who gives David in commitment to Stephen?
We do.
And who gives Stephen in commitment to David?
I do.
Thank you. You may be seated. We also acknowledge at this time David's father, Robert Voelker, who is deceased but ever present in David's heart. And we also wish to acknowledge Stephen's mother, Samantha, who couldn't be here, and she is in California, and she is watching online right now. Hi, Sammy, we love you. The right to marry has historically been the right to choose a spouse, and with mutual consent to join together to form a household. Gender restrictions have sometimes shaped marriage, but such restrictions were never part of the historical core of the institution of marriage. In June of this year, a federal court struck down Indiana's law forbidding same-sex marriage. Like other couples, David and Stephen joyfully applied for a marriage license and planned their big day. Then Governor Pence's administration issued a stay while the court's decision is appealed, and for now nullifying same-sex marriages license that are already granted. But Stephen and David decided they would still host a ceremony to honor their union and to celebrate with loved ones. And as they wait for a day when gender is not relevant to the state in determining their rights and obligations to one another as a couple, on this day, dear family and friends, we give them our love and support and recognize their commitment as being sacred. In commitment, we give ourselves freely and generously into the hands of the one we love. And in doing so, each of us receives the love and trust of the other as our most sacred gift. When two people come together and give one another this most sacred gift of all, it is certain that the universe is sitting back and smiling on us and laughing and showering us with every blessing. Today we share in this blessing as we celebrate the beginning of a new life for David and Stephen. They are two souls coming together to form one single being, two hearts beating in a single rhythm. And now Amber Stevens is going to read a poem.
That's funny, what they called her when we first started working together.
So we thought that. Okay.
This is called If You Forget Me. I want you to know one thing. You know how this is. If I look at the crystal moon, at the red branch of the slow autumn at my window, if I touch near the fire the impalpable ash or the wrinkled body of the log, everything carries me to you. As if everything that exists, aromas, light, metals, were little boats that sail toward the isles of yours that wait for me. Well now, if little by little you stop loving me, I shall stop loving you little by little. If suddenly you forget me, do not look for me, for I shall have already forgotten you. If you think it long and mad, the wind of banners that pass through my life, and you decide to leave me at the shore of the heart where I have roots, remember that on that day, at that hour, I shall lift my arms and my roots will be set off to seek another land. But if each day, each hour, you feel that you are destined for me with implacable sweetness, if you Each day a flower climbs up to your lips to seek me. All my love, all my own. In me, that fire is repeated. In me, nothing is extinguished or forgotten. My love feeds on your love, beloved, and as long as you live, it will be in your arms without leaving mine.
David and Stephen have written their own vows. You can share this slide.
What do you do when all your dreams come true? I would make sure not to let any of those dreams fall away. We go through our times and our moments. We sometimes keep our distance, but no matter the reasoning, I want you at my side. You are my soulmate, my partner, and my best friend. Through the good and the bad, the ups and the downs, the emotional and the elations, through all time, I want you by my side. Jobs come and go, lovers love and hate, dates tend to come to an end, but the love that has grown between us has grown to extends beyond anything I ever have felt before or experienced in my life. Many nights I am sleepless and restless, but yet I'm at peace with you by my side. All I have to do is look over at you sleeping so soundly, and my mind goes to ease, and I fall asleep with thoughts that I have the last love that I will ever seek. Stephen, you have fulfilled more dreams than anyone will ever know or conceive. I haven't felt special to anyone in my life as much as I do to you. I feel as though I am an important part in your life. I don't feel like I am just a road you are traveling down, but rather one by your side traveling down the road of life. We met on a chance meeting, a meeting that never would have happened had I not stepped out of my comfort zone. The moment I saw you walking towards me, I knew you weren't just another guy, but a future being sent to me from the gods watching over us.
Well, mine's a bit shorter than that. Let's see if I can do this without crying. David. Everyone who knows me knows that I've never been short on words. And now, on the happiest day of my life, I find myself almost speechless. I never thought that I deserved the kind of love that you give me. But you make me feel worthy. In life, selfishness asks, what is in it for me? But today, I'm asking, what do I have to give? What I have to give may not sparkle or shine. It may have been shipped broken. It may have been incomplete before you came into my life. But today, in front of our friends, our family, I'm giving you my heart in its entirety. I give it to you to keep for the rest of our life together. I give you all that I have to give, all that I am. Today, David, I am yours.
The circle itself is an infinite thing. It is never ending, never changing, and yet always adaptable. A ring with no beginning and no conclusion. Like the circle, true love is infinite. It goes on, knowing no boundaries. It flourishes and blooms in the light and in the dark. Now, did you hold one another's hands and look into one another's eyes and hearts? They're the same size. David, would you please take the ring and place it on Stephen's finger? Do you take Stephen to be your life partner and promise to give him your honor and fidelity